Hello Libra, welcome to your March 11 to the 20th General Love and Relationship Reading. This reading is intended for Sun, Moon, and Rising Libra signs. It can apply to any love connection, romantic, platonic, or even family, as long as you feel love for that person. Before we begin this reading, I want to say thank you to all my viewers for your likes and shares and subscribing to my channel. I appreciate you guys so much. If you guys are interested to book for any private readings, kindly check my information down below. So I'm excited to see your energies, Libra, for this period of March. Let us see what's going on, what is coming for you. Spirit, angels, and universe, give us the messages for the sign of Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What can they expect in love and relationship for this period of March 11 until the 20th? Love messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Alright, let us cut the deck and then we're going to start with your reading. This is going to be a free, intuitive spread. First card is the Five of Cups. Then we have the Four of Wands. Beautiful. We have the Two of Wands. We have the Seven of Wands. We have the Hangman. Then the last card, we have the King of Cups. Alright, so let me just adjust the camera real quick. Alright, Libra, there we go, a better view. And so, when I was pre-shuffling your cards, I have this feeling where you guys are really in your head a lot of times, contemplating about your relationship and where your life is heading after leaving something behind. Reason why I said that, because an image came to mind wherein you guys are envisioning what your future will look like, all right? And you are as if thinking if this relationship that you have right now currently is the one that is for you. And so you're trying to fight your fears and your doubts. You're trying to find more emotional and spiritual reasons in order to somehow assure you that this relationship you have right now is the one. So, but that's just for some of you. That's the vibe I'm getting. The first card we have is the Five of Cups. It feels like you have just recently encountered an event that made you regret, or made you feel like you've done a mistake. You know, you've done something wrong. You regret a certain action that you've done. You felt like that decision wasn't the best decision. So it almost feels like you spilled cups and therefore you can't see the happiness all around you because you are concentrating and focusing on that negative energy that is playing around in your relationship right now. Okay, and I feel like with the Five of Cups, if you stay on this energy for too long, you might not be able to see the happiness that is waiting just right behind you, Libra, because you're too focused on what is over, what is done, is already spilled. You know, you cannot undo the event already, but you can learn from that. That is the least thing that you can do. There is still a reason to celebrate. There's indeed wonderful and exciting celebrations waiting for you to participate. And if you can only turn your head in a different way, you will be able to see there's excitement in the horizon. And this is the Four of Wands. It's the energy that you know there's a reason to celebrate. Okay? And it almost feels, Libra, that you felt like you are to blame because of how certain things didn't really go your way. You regret something that is already done in the past. And right now there's a specific relationship in your life where you are aware you have the beautiful elements that makes a committed relationship. You have fun, you have excitement, you have someone that shares mutual affections, all right? Someone that is not afraid to share the same dreams with you. Sort of like a family kind of energy that I'm getting. This person may feel like they're family to you. They're not close enough, you know, in your circle. And, you know, with the Four of Wands, it could mean that despite you having to spill some cup in your life, whatever relationship or situation that was in the past, All you need to do is focus on the good side of life. There are still people, family, and friends, and could be a specific relationship that you are blessed with right now, okay? Or this could mean that this may mark a new chapter that you need to focus on. It could even mean, for some of you, engagements, weddings, and that could be a start of a whole new journey. So that means it's time to let go of that feeling of regret from the past. Whatever you think that is still haunting you, or you're not ready to let it go, it's time to let that go, because you are about to start a whole new journey with someone new. Could be, like I mentioned, engagement or weddings. But this could just be very well mean celebrating a newfound relationship with someone. Alright? So in order to build stability, you need to put the same kind of energy. And if you feed the energy from the past, you may get stuck here in this situation. And that is why the Hangman is here. The Hangman is the precursor to the Death card. So this means that you are aware. You have to let go of something in your life that is no longer serving you. And it would be in vain if you keep holding on to things that are no longer working out. Alright, with the Hangman, it almost feels like, yes, you're not grieving about this any longer because you are aware, you have a reason to celebrate. But deep down, you feel stuck. You can't see the excitement for its whole totality, alright? It almost feels like you can just partially feel happy and excited about your current relationships. And that's because you're still holding on to the Five of Cups energy. And just below that is the Seven of Wands. So it almost feels like you are not ready to let this kind of guilt or remorse or sadness, whatever this sort of low vibrational energies with the Five of Cups, you're not ready to let that go. You're not ready to let that die down. You know, Seven of Wands is a card of strength, of persistence, of being ready. So instead of being ready to commit and feel the excitement of this new relationships, be careful, because it might feel like you are protecting this Five of Cups energy to sit still in your life. And it's the very energy that you want to somehow avoid, because it can keep on replaying itself in your life, and that's why nothing is moving forward. So I need to put that out there, because you do have fun, you do have commitment, you do have love in your life right now. But it's all a matter of perspective. I don't feel like you're seeing this relationship for how truly beautiful it is right now, in its whole totality. You can see only partially, if not, you're even closing your eyes. You have a different perspective about it. And for some of you, I could even feel this wall that you're building here from your reality versus the past. And you blocking that energy and living in the past, all of that regret and feeling of loss, you know, losing something, insisting on that may just drain your energy. You might miss on living on the energies of the now, and life is happening in your very eyes. It's no longer in the past. The past is done and over. You know, you can no longer undo the situation. The best that you can do, or the least that you can do, I mean, is to learn from it, to grow from it. Okay? But with the Hangman right here, I'm getting another message that you guys just simply need to be patient with yourselves and try a different approach to your situation. Say, for example, you feel like you're stuck and you can't help how you feel because you feel sorry for what has happened in the past. But you have the keys to unlock yourself. You have the keys to free yourself from whatever it is that's making you stuck in that situation. And if you can only see it, you know, and you can adjust in a position that makes you free from this state of being suspended, then, you know, you can begin to feel more free, to enjoy life, to become lighter, you know, to celebrate with loved ones, to be fully present with your current relationships. Because what this is in the past is a form of a mental imprisonment, a feeling of losing something that you know should be something you already have outgrown, all right? And because of this, you need to make a decision, Libra. That is the Two of Wands. Don't spend too much of your time wondering, pondering if that is the best decision. Say, for example, you're still here on this very spot that you have been always pondering and wondering if this is the best decision to move forward, or is this the right path that you've chosen with this new person. Say, for example, you're still considering the past and the hurt that you felt, or feeling sorry that things didn't work out in the past. Well, don't spend too much of your time wondering. You know, you have to live your life right now. Although Two of Wands is a sign of maturity, I could say that one needs time to think of things before making a decision and jumping to a next chapter. But make sure that you're not really wasting all of your energy taking so long, because life might pass you by. All of these beautiful events are happening in your very eyes, and here you are being alone in your thoughts and contemplating instead of participating and being present in all of these events that's going on. All right, and you might miss out on the party, you might miss out on small details, you know, and gives you that kind of avenue to build stronger bonds with loved ones that are present in your life. So with that said, you know, once you make a decision, follow through. If the past is truly the past, then you need to focus all of that energy into what's now and building onto what's now. All right, you can make this the most beautiful relationship possible, and by trusting in that and by believing in that, you begin to also unlock yourself and free yourself from a state of being the hangman. All right, acceptance is key. I want to point that out. Acceptance is key. Once you accept your situation and once you gain wisdom, the lessons that you need, and use the same lesson to be present in your full relationships right now and appreciate it for what it is in totality, then you're free to make your own decisions. You're no longer imprisoned by regret, feeling of losing something, or this Five of Cups energy over here. Okay, and I feel like, you know, with the King of Cups, it could mean that you are dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, someone older, if not by age, then by energy, or this could be your energy. Weird enough, that's the vibe I'm getting here, because I feel like you are somehow present in your relationship, but not fully. Reason why I said that, because the King of Cups in the tarot is someone who's, yes, loving, someone who cares for people, someone who is all about love and relationships and building communities. But judging from this king, as you can see, he's holding some form of a telescope over there. And it almost feels like this, you know, that quote or that saying, no man is an island. I think that this King of Cups is an exception to that rule. So this person is alone in an island. Yes, he's all about love, but it almost feels like this kind of energy, if it's your energy here, Libra, I feel like because of your experience, you have learned that love is messy, that love is complicated, and therefore you would rather keep your distance altogether. So even though you are involved or could be involved with someone romantically right now, or let's just say family, or starting a relationship with possibly a potential partner, even though you're present physically, I feel like emotionally and spiritually, you're keeping yourself at a distance. You're making sure that you just give enough, but you're not investing emotionally fully with that relationship. All right, so, and it could be in any case for that matter. As you are deciding on where you're going to go next, you might not see that you are emotionally being distant. It's not that you're cold, I don't see that, you're still warm, but you know that you're self-preserving. Instead of being in the moment, you're preserving yourself. You are happy for people, but you're not participating in those moments. And, you know, maybe if you feel like you have been in this situation for far too long, like I mentioned, make that decision and follow it through. Maybe it's time for you to leave that island and join people, join your loved ones, join the events that's going on. Because what you're actually doing is being stuck. You're just defending this position right now. If you can only see it for what it is, you need relationships, you need people, you need to grow in the energies and people that are around in your life at the present moment. Okay? You should stop being quite distant You should be able to build new relationships and no longer focus on your past. I hope that made sense for you guys, and I hope I'm not offending anyone, but I think that you should be aware of this. And you need to see this in a different perspective in order for you to understand exactly where you are at, and you can start freeing yourself from there. So that is your reading, my dear Libra. Please meditate on this. I hope that you like this kind of reading. Let me know in the comment section down below so I can do more of this freestyle spreads. And I hope you meditate on this, guys. Sending you love and light, and I'll talk to you soon.